everyone, I am Joy Rocalcol and I'm speaking to you on behalf of Group 4. So this presentation explores the concept of the golden mean proposed by the prominent ancient Greek philosopher Aristotle. But first of all, what is the golden mean? Aristotle, a prominent ancient Greek philosopher, proposed that the moral virtues are disposition to behave in the right manner as a mean between extremes of deficiency and excess, which are vices. It's about finding the sweet spot, not too much and not too little. So as we all know that the golden mean is a central idea in Aristotle's moral philosophy, which suggests that virtue lies in finding the right balance of extreme of deficiency and excess. But how can a person find the golden mean in responding to criticism, balancing between being too passive and too aggressive? So Aristotle's concept of the golden mean suggests that the virtue's response to criticism lies in finding a balance between ground and being overly passive and defensive, and reacting with excessive aggression by actively listening, reflecting objectively, and making appropriate changes without compromising one's self-respect.
Good day everyone. I am Mervic Ibasanyas and my assigned topic is all about the virtue of courage. So deficiency. Cowardice means that avoiding necessary actions due to fear leading to inactions or harm. So for example, ang isa ka estudyante is kabalo na siya sa correct answer sa klase, but it's too afraid of making a mistake to raise their hand and contribute.
Good day everyone, I'm Herling Oman Lunas from Group 4. The virtue of modesty. Modesty guides individual to present themselves authentically, avoiding both self-deprecation and excessive self-promotion. The question is, can be modesty considered a virtue if it prevents someone from acknowledging and taking pride in their genuine accomplishment and strength, potentially hindering their self-confidence and self-growth? Cite a scenario. Okay, let's say an architect, John, designed building that wins a major award. When his boss offered him a promotion and praise, John say, "Oh, it was not a big deal. The team did all the work. I don't think I'm ready for that promotion." In this case, John's modesty is not a virtue. It's self-sabotage. He is preventing himself from feeling pride in his success, advancing his career with well-deserved promotion, and lastly, recognizing his own value, which could make others underestimate his skills.
Good day everyone, I am Princess A. Coraza. This time I will tackle the virtue of temperance. So temperance is the virtue that brings order to a person's inner life, allowing them to live with a purpose and freedom. In short, temperance is a self-control. The question is, it is possible to practice temperance in a ways become excessive self-denial or repression of moderate approach to pleasure and indulgence? Yes, it is possible, because true temperance is about finding a balanced middle ground, not about complete abstinence. When practiced as a form of extreme self-denial, it moves beyond the virtue and becomes a vice in itself.
Hello everyone, I am Nicole Albero and I am going to discuss about the virtue of humility. First is the deficiency, servility, excessive difference of submission, lacking self-respect. It is when a person lacks self-respect and is overly submissive to others. It's giving up your own dignity to please others. The second one is mean. Humility, recognizing one's own limitation and strength without undue pride or self-abasement. It is a realistic understanding of your own. You recognize your strength without bragging and accept your weakness without self-loathing. The third one is the excess. Arrogance, exaggerated sense of self-importance, disregarding others. It is an exaggerated sense of self-importance where a person believes they are better than everyone else, disregards other people's value. So, here are another question given by Miss Precious Coralde. Can humility be considered a genuine virtue if it is used as a facade to manipulate others' perceptions or gain praise for being humble, rather than a sincere recognition of one's limitation and weaknesses? My answer is no. If humility is used as a facade to manipulate others or gain praise,
it can be considered a genuine virtue. A true virtue must be rooted in sincere intention and good character. When someone acts humble to achieve a specific outcome, like manipulating others' opinions or receiving compliments, it's an genuine humility. Instead, it is a performance or a form of strategic behavior. It is often called false humility or humble bragging. The motive behind this action is self-serving, not an honest recognition of one's place in the world. True humility, in the philosophical sense, is an intrinsic quality of a person's character, not a tool for internal.
Good day everyone, I am Cheryl May Cagmat Estrada, so this is the continuation. Scenario A, the speech. A person is asked to give a speech, but they feel a natural sense of unease but also do it anyway and delivering the speech clearly and calmly despite their nervousness. So the virtue in speech are the courage. The person demonstrates courage by agreeing to speak despite feeling uneasy, facing their fear to achieve a good outcome. And the excess in speech are the rashness. This would be impulsively agreeing without preparation, potentially leading to a disorganized speech. And the deficiency in speech are the cowardice. This would be refusing to speak at all due to nervousness, missing an opportunity, or failing a duty. Okay, let's cite a scenario where we can differentiate the excess rashness and deficiency cowardice. So in scenario, you're asked to give a big speech with a little time to prepare. If you agree too quickly, your speech might not be well organized. So it's better to ask for more time or say no if you can't prepare properly. And so the deficiency is your team leader tasked with presenting a crucial project update to potential investor. However, due to nervousness about public speaking, you're tempted to refuse or delegate the task. If you let this fear hold you back, you might miss a vital opportunity to secure funding. So in conclusion, the excess and deficiency, so ang excess is agreeing to speech without preparation can lead to messy presentation, and the deficiency is refusing to speak due to nervous and can missing a chance, and both can be avoided with good planning.
Good day everyone, my name is Virginia Rossi. Today we will be discussing the scenario B, the low grade. A student receives a low grade on a paper, they acknowledge their shortcoming and makes a plan to improve their next assignment by seeking help from the professor and tutor. Virtue humility. The student exhibits humility by acknowledging their shortcoming and proactively seeking help to improve rather than becoming defensive or giving up. Excess arrogance. This could be blaming the professor or dismissing grade without self-reflection. Deficiency servility. This could be internalizing the low grade and personal failure and becoming excessively self-critical without taking constructive action. So, the question is, how can someone avoid the vices of excess prodigality and deficiency, miserliness, in their own behavior and instead cultivate the virtue of generosity, giving and appropriately in the moderation? So, the answer is, generosity is the virtue of giving good things to others, freely and thoughtfully motivated by the needs of others, and giving appropriate in the way that benefits both giving and receiver without excess or deficiency.
Guys, my name is Ryan Paduilan, and this is the continual of our report, applying the golden mean in daily life. So, first we have self-awareness. Self-awareness is reflect on your tendencies. Do you lead towards excess or deficiency in certain situation? Meaning, self-awareness is knowing whether you tend to go extreme, too much or too little in a situation. And the second one is context matters. So, understanding that the mean isn't a fixed point but varies with the situation and individual. Meaning, the right balance depends on the situation and the person, not on the fixed rule. So, and we have the third one, practice and habit. Developing virtues in an ongoing process that requires consistent effort and practice. Meaning, virtue is developed through consistent effort and repetition. Then, now I will go in to answer the question that Ma'am Precious given to us or to me. So, how can you apply the concept of golden mean to your social media usage? Finding a balance between. So, my answer of it is applying the golden mean to social media means using it moderately, sharing updates, engaging with other without oversharing or become addicted, while also not isolating yourself by avoiding it completely. For example, posting meaningful updates a few times a week and interacting positively maintains balance. So that's all, ma'am. That's all my reporting to you.